Hey, what's up guys? I'm KBHD here, and I'm in Las Vegas for CES 2013, and today was day one, and I was at NVIDIA's press conference today, as you can see by the title, so thumbs up for that. But basically, NVIDIA definitely pulled a classic Apple keynote today, but it was pretty awesome, but they really did. They started off really slow, giving us, the basic announcements. They revisited some old technologies. They came back to cloud gaming, so they announced some new hardware that really enhances the ability to play games using streaming from more powerful hardware. But then they introduced what, the product that we were all waiting for was, and then wrapped it all up with a one more thing in a product that we weren't expecting at all. So they really did a really great job. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off and show you guys what happened at the NVIDIA keynote, which I think was the most impressive part of CES day one. Let's take a look. So yeah, like I said, it started off pretty slow, at least compared to the rest of the action, and if you're a gamer, it started off especially slow because we all knew what was coming. We were all looking forward to the Tegra 4 processor, but instead they started off with the cloud stuff. They introduced something called GFE, or GeForce Experience, which will take a look at the game you're playing and the specs of your machine and basically max out the settings that your computer can handle to still have a playable frame rate, so that was kind of cool. They also introduced their own version of cloud gaming where graphics are rendered on NVIDIA servers somewhere and not on your own device, so that you can have amazing quality graphics, high frame rates and everything like that without an expensive gaming machine thanks to the cloud. And they call this the Grid, which was basically racks on racks of custom NVIDIA graphics cards. But they got to the good stuff pretty fast. It was the brand new NVIDIA Tegra 4, self-proclaimed the fastest mobile processor out there, and it was pretty impressive from what we saw. It is a quad-core chip again, similar to the Tegra 3, with a fifth companion core that runs the background tasks and handles everyday stuff, just like we saw on the Tegra 3. This guy has 72 graphics cores and does support 4G, so we'll probably see it in devices in the first half of 2013. They also compared it to other popular tablets that are already on sale, and it's even so fast that it's basically able to take an HDR shot in a single burst. Normally, when a device takes HDR, it takes the bright image, saves it, takes a dull image, saves that, and then combines them together and gives you a final result. That's what HDR is. Tegra 4 is able to do that instantaneously, which is pretty cool, and lets you basically use HDR for any shot you want. They also ended that demo with taking a picture on a tablet, so yeah. Anyway, then they pulled the one more thing, which was cool, and they introduced a Tegra 4-based mobile gaming console. It looked pretty much like an enhanced Xbox 360 controller, with a 5-inch 720p multi-touch display attached. Pretty much destroys the Wii U from what we saw. It also has HDMI out, and they demoed it the entire time outputting video to a 4K display. So the graphics looked insane. And it also has full-size USB and expandable storage via micro SD cards. You can also take advantage of that cloud gaming technology we talked about earlier, and you can play games using NVIDIA's Grid or even your own computer's GTX graphics card, which is pretty awesome. The only thing they didn't mention about this is the price. It'll be available in the second quarter of 2013, from what we've heard, and my guess it'll be somewhere around $400, but you can feel free to leave your estimates in the comments below. Either way, that's basically what we saw for NVIDIA's press conference on CES Day 1. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.